Check this out. How about a 1972 Chevy Nova with a big block 454 up under the hood? This motor looks awesome. I love the valve covers. Does not have power brakes. Does have power steering, upgraded pulleys in here. You can see them showing off under the hood. Aluminum radiator. And I'm gonna be taking it down the road, pointing out any kind of flaws so you know what you're getting before you get here. Check out maplemotors.com. We have financing and shipping available on all of our rides. And of course, if you hit subscribe, this is all I do is test drive videos on all of these cars, pointing out the flaws so you know what you're getting before you get here. I'll try not to miss anything. For now, you can go to maplemotors.com to get additional information and sit back, relax, because it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, we'll look around the interior and check everything out. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? Dash is in good shape. The carpet in this one is nice and clean. Aftermarket B&M shifter. Aftermarket gauges below the dash from Summit. Start her up. I'm not sure what this switch does, but I'll keep an eye out and try to figure it out. Speedo is wrong on this one. Try to show you the mileage. It's showing 30,000 behind the tach here if I can get it. It's hard to stand behind that in a 72. Wipers working, blower motor. Nothing's going on with that blower motor there. Let me check that switch. No, the blower motor is not working. Turn signals, left side's blinking on the dash. Right side is also blinking on the dash. Horn, this one. Horn is working. Got a nice bench seat in here. Back seat looks pretty good. Package tray, not too bad. Headliner's a little wrinkly up in the corners. Missing the cover on the light there. Guys, let's go ahead and take off down the road and we'll see how she runs and drives. Okay, here we go. Getting ready to take off. Reverse here. Going into neutral and drive. Of course, anything I see, you will know about it. That is why I make these videos for you. The speedometer's not going to work. It's stuck at 30. Pulling on down the road here. That's pretty straight. It's going straight as an arrow. Tight steering. Sounds good. Pickup, good throttle response. There's no lag there, there's no pop. The brakes, they feel pretty good. I mean, this car sounds awesome. Running great going down the road. Let's go ahead and pull in the gas station because honestly I do not know if we have half a tank. It's showing half a tank. But I'm going to put a little bit of fuel in it and double check that. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, I got about $20 worth of premium fuel in this ride. And of course, you put it in right behind the tank. Here in the back, behind this tag, there's your cap. Good spring. And we'll jump off in here. We're gonna check the gas gauge. Like I said, it was at half a tank. Now, I'll tell you what, when it's off, it's on E. When you turn it on, that gauge is working, guys. It's accurate. All right, it was a little foggy though, wasn't it? Let's take off. we go, heading on back to the lot, get my seatbelt on. I went ahead and did the walk around video here in the parking lot, and I noticed there was a plug wire off. So I put the plug wire back on, and this thing is running a lot better. At first I kind of thought maybe it was loading up, but no, I mean, a plug wire definitely caused all the same issues. So we're gonna head on back now. It's just nice and smooth. It's got a good growl. When I'm getting in the brakes, I notice a little bit of a left pull there. Somebody lost their cushion. So riding down the road, it's about 55 pounds of oil pressure. We're at 190 on the temperature. Do gotta hold the turn signal up manually because it is falling down. It's a little loose. Waiting on the 5 o'clock traffic to roll through here. Engine temperature has stayed good even with all the traffic. Even been running this long, it stayed under 200, right at it. It's under 200 right now, so there we go. Nice and smooth on suspension. Bump in the road right here, listen. Pretty smooth. Brakes, still pulling to the left when I'm into them like that. But now the engine temperature is down closer to 180. Oil pressure at idle's around 30. She just feels good. This car sounds awesome. Definitely got a good look. I'm loving the orange paint. And I'm right around the corner from Maple Motors. So we're gonna go ahead and get everything buttoned up here, and then we're gonna be picking out the flaws, which is up next. So there's a whole portion of the video where I walk around this car looking at chips, scratches, flaws, so you know what you're getting before you get here. Be sure to look at the detailed pictures and help me out by hitting subscribe, and I do thank you for that. I do love this job, so I don't plan on stopping. Been doing it for what, 6 years now? All right, guys, we're gonna skip on over, picking out the flaws, coming up next. I'm here to pick out the flaws. Let's walk around this ride. Anything I find, you'll know about it. Detailed pictures, financing, shipping, maplemotors.com. Let's go. Coming up on the front end here, you can see this bumper here has got a lot of pitting on it. It's very light, but it is an older bumper. You can see behind it, it's got yellow in the grill there. Zooming in on all this stuff here. You got some chips around the edge right here on the fender. A little overspray on that trim. Missing your emblem here. Looks like they had a stripe going down the side of this car at one time. You can see the discoloration. It's pretty much all the way down. You can see some spots there. Okay, up and over the fender. Little spot there. Little spot here. That'll come off as well. Yeah, throughout the whole middle portion of the car there, you got that line. It'd almost be worth putting a bigger stripe all the way down it. A little haziness on the door handle. It's not brand new. Pitting right here. The seal on your vent window looks good. The mirror looks good. Little spot there. Little spot here. It's dry. Front window on this one, nice and clean. Trim looks good. The roof on this one's not in bad shape. Back window does look pretty good along with all that trim. Light scratches right here on the side window. Little scuff here. Coming around to the back. Back bumper's about the same. Pitting on top of it, around it. They got silicone on the rear tail light there. Not 100% sure why. Same on this side. In your jam, a little bit of bumps popping up there under the paint. You can see some over here in the corner too, glued down. Seal looks pretty good. Looking up in the trunk lid here. All right, looking down in your trunk, the spatter paint looks pretty good. Got some patches up here. This side too. See where they fixed this one over here. Coming down with the trunk lid. Shuts good. Down behind the bumper, it does have some paint chipping. Got a crack right here. And down this side, lower portion. This car's really clean. I think the only thing I can really pick is this little stripe that used to be here in the middle of the car. You see it running all the way down on this side too. Little chip there. Little spot there. Chip on the edge of the door. Seal's been replaced, looks great. There's a spot right here. Antenna is missing. All right, made it all the way around this ride. Let's go ahead and open her up and check out the inside. Then we'll listen to that motor and head on back to the lot. Door panel on this one is in good shape. Your door handle there has got a little spot in it. The seal around the door itself, soft, looks good. See where that's been fixed in the corner of the door there? The seat in this one's got a bit of a wrinkle right there. Carpet looks good, has been replaced. Back seat. Decent. Same with that package tray. Got some wrinkles over here on your headliner though. Jumping on in here, let's get her started up. So this is your reverse lights. People used to put reverse lights on the switch. Guess what for? Racing. Be getting just a hair too much gas. I noticed a little stumble when you let it idle too long. Plugs are probably just getting a little wet. But this motor is healthy, sounds good. Oh, found the problem. I found the problem. We have a wire that fell off while we were test driving. I thought it was the plugs. Well, it is the plugs technically. I thought it was getting too much fuel. She is hot. There it goes, click. Let's check the other side just to be sure here. Yeah, we're good. Now let's start it back up. All right. See what we got. Just night and day.
Much better. So, it is getting the correct amount of fuel. The motor is running nice and smooth now. We just had a plug wire that wasn't all the way on and it came off during the test drive. When I first took off, I'm talking nice and smooth. Should be a great drive back. Coming down with the hood. And of course, if you're watching to the end right now, the drive back to the lot, I'm over in the parking lot still. I put the walk around at the end of the video. So you've already seen the drive back. That's when I do the first person head cam, which I'm getting ready to do. And guys, if you don't mind, hit subscribe, share this video, hit like. That helps me out quite a bit, keeps me doing this job. Go to maplemotors.com for financing, shipping, and detailed pictures. And I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.